Some have good reasons for choosing abroad. Some don't have any reason.
Nigerian political.
Because the likes of Olaya, Rex Lawson and all played highlife differently.
Some people be acting like they know it all. Hey, ooh. Some people be acting like they know it all. Hey, oh, some be acting like they know it all. Hey, ooh. Some people be acting like they know it all. Hey, oh, I'm found out today. My father used to tell me that dreams come true. Now I believe.
It would be criminal to talk about R&B and not mention the Plantation Boys. They gave the genre a national acceptance in Nigeria with such songs as Don't You Know and Knock Me Off the album Body and Soul.
The Plantation Boys, a new morning storming into a brighter day, and every dog must have its day.
Plantation Boys. Of course, Plantation Boys. Wow, why is it that when I'm asked these questions, I just can't find the right words, but I know how I feel.
The group that gave R&B a national recognition was the Plantation Boys.
The emergence of pop without talking about Plantation Boys would be like murder. They brought the African pride, the NAIJA pride into R&B and pop.
Had the Nigerian flavor to it, which made it very appealing to the public.
I just can't get you out of my mind. Just can't get you out of my mind. Think about you all the time, but it's a mystery to me when I think of
the Plantation Boys. Come on, man. You see groups like that, those are groups you say thank you to. Like someone like myself, I say thank you. You know, Face, Blackface, you know, Two-Face, Two Baba. You say thank you to them because they've made not just R&B music the thing, they've made singing the thing.
right here, and you been standing. Girl, I couldn't know myself and what I do not stand. Mere words can't explain what you do to me.
Plantation Boys. They were my first crushes before Tribesmen, because I used to sit down and tell my friends, "Hey, I'm going to feature on one of their songs one day." Like I used to sing their songs. I mean, the funny thing about Tribesmen and Plantation Boys is I had tapes. But to tell you how old these people are, I had tapes, no CDs, no nothing. We used to listen to them on tape. So we play side A and play side B.
Mystery to me when I think of all the things they did to me. Baby, can't you see that you knock me off my feet?
The group, which consists of Two-Face, Face, and Blackface, did not only make the music genre popular, they made Festac Town a capital of music.
Nothing go fit change all these feelings way I feel inside my heart. It glows like a flame. Now I wanna know your name and how you play your game. Tell me how you feel deep inside of you. Oh, why I don't have a clue. Girl, I wanna be the one to see you through. Tell me, do I stand a chance with you? Just can't get you out of my mind. Think about you all the time.
Plantation Boys, Two-Face, Blackface, they were like a dish with that consisted of just 3 ingredients, and they needed those three ingredients to perform. Two-Face, Face with the falsetto, you know, Blackface bringing it back home, Two-Face being able to merge it all.
Audition type of thing, 3 young guys coming together, sweet melodies. Sometimes before they sing, they start with the a cappella thing. Now R&B was beginning to come into Nigeria.
I just can't get you out of my mind and think about you all the time. Well, it's a mystery to me when I think of all the things that you did to me. Baby, can't you see that you knock me off my feet?
I would say they were different, they were refreshing, they were very young, and they broke out of the mold. That was in the late 90s, I think like 98, 99. And you know, when they came out with their songs, people thought, okay, this is different.
More people started, and they were the biggest thing that happened and opened the eyes of everybody. Whether they decide to acknowledge it or not, I know that I was also influenced by them. Like, yes, finally, some people that think the way that I do. See, it's possible.
Baby, don't you know that I really love you so, and I'll never let you go. Oh, I can't believe you done this to me.
The Plantation Boys gave it a different definition to the music. You know, they brought in a local English we call pidgin English. They infused it into R&B music, and it became like a national thing. Baby, don't you know that I...
When they release Baby Don't You Know, Baby Don't You Know, that I was like, huh? These are Nigerians. And then it created an explosion in the youth mind.
They gained a really wide acceptance, and it was from that period I can say people started to accept indigenous music more, as against the period when, you know, our music was just only reggae.
Cause nowadays I can think of nothing else. And now one thing I gonna do to make you realize, say, I know that you're psycho tripping, my baby, don't you know that don't you really love you so, that I really love you so, never let you go, and I never.
It's something we can't forget. It's part of they helped to build the foundation of music in Nigeria here.
Basically, it was street R&B. It started with street R&B, like the infusion of pidgin English and then their language, and they even, you know that I'm a girl, cannot get you, and other songs we didn't know what it meant, but we were singing it, you know.
Because back then, in that genre, it was like, as I said, Fuji, you had the likes of King Sunny Ade, and them running the whole industry. So for them to do something like, let's sing some love songs, and for people to accept it, they really opened the door for someone like myself to come into the industry and do what I do.
They made the young boys in the streets believe that they can really do R&B, with the infusion of pidgin English and their languages.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
I was a big fan of, I was a groupie for Plantation Boys. Yes, I said it.
Like a diamond and a pearl, you just shine like the sun, yes I know. Baby, say anything you want from me, you know for sure that I'ma give it to you. Baby, believe, let me love you so true, me want to give it only you. Cause girl, you make my heart go founder. All I wanna do is be your man. And this cool world has been so kinder since you came into my life. Oh,
My Streets Music Documentary Channel. My Streets Music Documentary Channel.
Be acting like they know it all. Hey, ooh. Some people be acting like they fight. Can we ever talk without you trying to be right? Don't make me scream, don't make me raise my voice.
Artists like No More Loss cannot be left out of the discussion of R&B. No More Loss was first introduced to the industry as a member of an a cappella group known as Harmony, but he left the group to start up a solo career.
Why must we scream? Why must we shout? Girl, why can't we sit and work things out?
After the first single with Harmony, I decided to go my way, and then I released a song called Kilode. In not trying to create a unique sound would be to infuse our mother tongue with English so that internationally you can understand, and locally we can also gain acceptance.
I stay, the more it seems the girl you stay the same. Now the fight gets worse, you start to curse, calling me crazy names. Girl, I swallow my pride, take it in stride, wanna be pointing blames.
At the time, you had most of the schooled learned people would call you trying to be an artist practicing R&B, to be a wannabe, and that was one of the biggest flaws to it, because we had so been fed with the fact that trying to be American or stuff was not the way to go.
Anything you want, baby girl, I'm ready to do. You want me laying down my cards for you, spend my life with you.
His rendition of the hit song Iyawo Lele by Orlando Owo was a success. Again, we saw the infusion of highlife and R&B.
When I dropped the second single, which also became a monster hit, it was still there, which was Yawasiko. A lot of people would go, oh, because it was high life, a lot of people assumed automatically, because it was the same time that, you know, Paul Play was topping the charts, you know, with Moshori Ray and stuff like that. And so people would be like, I think it's Paul Play.
We used to talk about things that hurt us. Now what you talk about is money. Ain't that funny, baby? I know you wanna be free. I know you wanna fly. Please don't let me stop. I guess it's goodbye.
Today, like never before, we have seen different forms of R&B like gospel, neo soul, and blues. R&B has also contributed to the development of rock and roll. This genre has made some millions and others flat broke. So if you think that's all we have for you on Finding NAIJA Rhythm and Blues, then think again. So join us next week to discover the R&B side to Terry G and Durella. Also, we'll be revealing to you the most successful R&B players of the new generation. All this next week on Situation Box.
If I could run away, I'd run with you, far away to a place where there'll be angels to describe to you the way I feel for you, feel about you. My heart and my soul stays high. I could walk all around the world, I would still never find the words, 'cause the feeling I feel inside my heart is a feeling